What is going on, traders? John with Tactical Trading here with our OTC Saturday video. We're going to start off with a stock that we talked about probably about a year ago at this time, probably last October, last November, even going into December a little bit, and that is TOMDF. That's Totals Medical. First, the reason why we're talking about these guys, obviously they're up 44% on Friday. If we take a look at the chart, they actually had a really good week last week. As you can see, a couple of big days off of about 4 cents, so they're up about 100% last week. If you recall, we like these guys because of the election infection and the testing that they provide. This company, I had no idea why this company wasn't getting any type of boost. This thing was around 18 cents last year and got beat down all the way down to 2 cents late this year. So at 8 cents, I don't know. I mean, I think this thing goes higher, but I think we can get a better entry on this thing if you're looking to get in. I would definitely take a good look at this this stock. Good share structure. If we take a look at the security details on the outstanding shares, under a billion, unrestricted, 650 million. And if you take a look here, I mean, these guys were trading quite a bit higher last year, and on 21 million volume, that's a lot of volume for these guys. OTC QB as well too. So TOMDF, very solid company. I've liked these guys for quite some time. This is, I think, now with this new variant in South Africa, the media pumping this thing out. This may be one that catches some attention for a nice trade here. So definitely like TOMDF. Again, I would watch my entry on this thing. Probably look for a little bit of a pullback, but again, we don't know. This thing has a good share structure, so any volume comes in, and or just people looking for stock like this for a safe haven, over the next couple of weeks. Who knows what can happen? So you definitely want to keep that one on your radar. Next, we're going to move to another stock we haven't talked about on this channel before, and that is QEDN. Stock closed on Friday up only 5% at 0.0021. This is a pink current company. Take a look at the share structure here. They have 3 billion authorized shares. The outstanding shares, 2.2 billion, with 2.1 billion on the unrestricted. Very interesting company. I'm not going to get too into this because I think I'm going to do a video on this company itself. Low volume right now. If we take a look at the chart, they got some big things going on, and this is one at the price. I think this is definitely worth a look here. And as you can see on the chart, highs were right here in the low 50s, high 40s. I think it was, yeah, high 40s. Right now, this thing's at about half that, and I think this thing's really. They have some big things going on in the future that I think I want to do a video on these guys. So do some DD on these guys here. I think some big things coming up, and at the price, I don't think you can, taking a flyer on this thing is. And this is more of a long-term play, in my opinion, too. This is something that I would buy and just kind of stash away for a little bit because it doesn't have a lot of volume. I don't think a lot of eyes are on it right now. But when the eyes do get on this thing, with the protein shakes that they have, unique. And I don't know much about the formulations and stuff, but I do know it's a unique blend that they do have. And if they get this out into stores, this thing can be huge. So you definitely want to keep an eye on QEDN. Moving forward, I'm going to move to, obviously, this is one we're always talking about on the channel, but right now this is, I'm also making a video on these guys as well, too, a single video on FERN Corporation. Had a pretty, didn't have that bad of a week last week. We've already looked at the chart here. I just want to take another quick peek at it. We're going to go to the, we'll just go here to the 3-month chart here. And if you take a look here, I mean, it looks like we've kind of had a triple bottom here on this chart. I don't know if we have any news coming up. I know we'll have a company update coming up, but we should get some news on, more integration and more updates on the Perfect Mind platform, on the main block platform. And again, with all the people that they brought in, I do want to put some more focus on these guys. So, definitely like them right here at around 3 cents. And this is definitely one of my top crypto plays going into 2022. So definitely love FERN Hill. Now, we're going to take a look here. This is a play we've been talking about on the channel, JPEX. They closed at 0.237. Really good week. I don't know why I don't know why these charts keep on messing up on me. I have them set up beforehand and they do their own thing. Now, if we take a look here, we have a pretty nice bounce off these under 1.5 area. We bounced almost 80 points on this thing. In fact, more than 80 points, up to 237 from right around 1.50. So we've had a nice bounce back on JPEX. And reason I bring up JPEX, I do like this one. Is a stock that I want to kind of compare it to, and that's AAPT. There is some catalyst coming up down the line with AAPT over the next few months. This one closed at 0.01435. One I like a lot, really like this one. And if you look at the chart, this thing has been absolutely beaten down. And if we take a look here, has not really had its rebound yet. In fact, we'll go over to the 3-month chart. And you can see here, this chart, we had its pop prior to the merger, had its merger, popped back up to the 360 highs, and then has been subsequently just beat down since then. Right now, right around 1.50. I absolutely love this thing at 1.50. I don't know if this thing goes much lower, but I'm pretty sure we pretty much bottomed out on this thing. You kind of want to zoom out on the chart for something like that, and you can kind of tell right here. This could be old. The last time we flagged out here, this was resistance, and it could end up being support. So maybe a little bit of a lower drop, but I see a JPEX type rebound in AAPT over the next couple months. So this is definitely one I got my eye on. Really like this play, and when I sense that this thing may be ready to bounce back with some of those catalysts coming up, rebranding, ticker change, share reduction. So there's a lot of good things coming up with AAPT. So definitely one of the top ones on my radar. So. Lastly, I'm going to go to 2 stocks that I'm watching very closely this week. First one, George Sharp play, GOFF Corporation. Take a look. This thing closed at 43 cents. I mean, then hopefully that's an indication of what happens with GVSI when that thing comes off of, gets pink current, probably in the next 45 to 60 days. But I mean, this thing's up to 43 cents. I mean, this thing absolutely took off, up 40%. This thing could be traded possibly Monday or Tuesday. I believe it's going to be Tuesday. Who knows where this thing's going to be at, but just keep an eye on it. I mean, I wouldn't want to be paying no dollar for this thing or anything like that. I'd definitely be waiting for a pullback then. Who knows how high this could go, but this thing's going to move, and you want to keep this one on your radar. So I don't even have a plan on how I'm going to attack this one yet, because I want to see basically Monday how this thing opens up, and is it going to be profit taking when people are able to, because obviously when people come in to buy this thing, you're going to get a whole new influx of buyers. So I can't see this one taking too much of a hit, but I probably, again, would not be wanting to pay up in the 70, 80, 90 cent, $1 range if I felt there was a possible pullback coming in hand. So, but definitely GOFF is on my radar. I mean, 43 cents is still unbelievable. This thing was just 16 cents the other day. And, that just shows the influence George Sharp still has. Now, again, with GVSI, that one's still on the expert market. They had to refile that Form 10. They should be refiling that over the next week or so, or next 2 weeks. He said in December, so I would imagine probably the first half of December that'll get filed. Could take 60 days. I don't know. Again, I already discussed that, so we'll just have, that's a wait and see. But as you can see here, when that thing goes pink current, it's gonna snap. And last but not least, a stock we talked about earlier in the week, and that's One World Universe Inc., OWUV. closed at 4.5, a little under 4.5 cents at 0.0427, down about 4%. We got news coming, so definitely we have that acquisition with the metaverse company with the metaverse. I have no idea who it is. People are out there making some speculations. I wouldn't even try to make a spy. I have no idea. So this is basically a wait and see. We know the second acquisition is going to be sports related. Said that it's going to be a product that's going to produce global sales. That's exciting. And then also they have a third acquisition by the end of the year. They do have over $1 million in cash. They have Karen Courier as their CFO, and she is currently buying shares back. We haven't got a number of what kind of shares they're buying back. I showed you in the last video, the tweets. So I think this one with the share structure, and we will take a look here. I mean, if you look at the chart, we're kind of breaking above any of the highs here. Even on the 6-month chart, you can see, kind of blue skies we're breaking out here. And on the 1 year, we still got some resistance. But the last 6 months, there's going to be no overhead resistance. So, I mean, we're looking at almost about 6-7 cents to even get some pressure on this thing if it pops. So, interesting to see what the news will be. I'm holding shares right now. I definitely position myself prior to the news. Want to see what's happening here, and pending on the news, then I take it from there. If it's really good news, maybe I sell a quarter of my position into strength, and then hold for the other 2 acquisitions. I mean, if the news is lights out, then I hold everything. If not, then I play it by ear and shave my way out of the position. But this again, I have no idea who's coming into this, but with the share structure, and again, we could take a look. They only have 200 million authorized shares, with only with under 100 million in the unrestricted. So basically out there in the float. So good news. This thing can really push, and this thing can really move. So. Definitely that one and GOFF are the 2 main ones on my watch list. For a rebound, I'm definitely watching for AAPT, because I think once that one starts to get the momentum, I think then we can get a nice rebound, maybe back up to about 2 cents, if not better, maybe even 2.5. Really like AAPT. And again, FERN, that's definitely my top crypto play going into next year. I am going to be or OTC crypto play right now, and I'm going to be doing a detailed video on some on the new merger, on the last merger, some of the new team members and stuff like that, and that's going to be out next week sometime, maybe even this weekend. I'm finishing up soon. So that's all I got for you. As always, please like, please share, please subscribe. Any comments or questions, please put them in the comment section below. And as always, traders, let's get that money.